YouTube Nation. Insane inside story to talk about tonight. And I'm telling you, things just keep getting, in some ways good, in some ways bad. And it's like, what the fuck? Now I guess you can say one good thing is my mother, I guess, is going to slowly recover from her little incident that she had put herself into. The readings have come back, and everything has been tested, I guess the same as last year. Low potassium, no oxygen to the brain. But if she gets her head out of her ass this time and listens for a change, she'll recover slowly good and at least get some life left into her. It's a good thing. But I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. And my mother could prevent all this if she listened before. She'd have prevented all this if she listened before the last episode of her having to go into the hospital. And I know me, myself, have been very just agitated with all the BS about this, because, like I said, it could have been prevented if she listened. And I know I personally have been telling my mother to cut the BS and do something good. But that leads me to another thing. And this insane shit. And I mean, the word prevent very well is the definition to what I'm going to say next. Prevent. And the other day I was actually going to bring my father to the store. And like I've been saying all along, and I've been always been trying to document when a hawk flies around my head or happens to fly in front of my vehicle, or like 20 of them flying over my head. But I might have found out what has been flying over my head with these night birds. Now, yes, I have heard of, well, now I can't even say that, about a guy talking about seeing the red-tailed hawk fly by his window at night. So I'm going to tell you something. I just looked up 2 articles, and the reason why I had to look up these 2 articles is because of the simple fact that when I brought my father to the store the other day, a huge hawk out of nowhere flew up on a telephone pole that I was driving. And I mean, this is the biggest one I've seen out of all of them in the past 2 years of my journey of looking up this King Philip War. And as I'm telling my father this, and I've been telling him all about my adventures and stuff, due to the fact that he, too, used to look up on stuff, but he was more or less looking for Indian artifacts or Indian graves and all kinds of stuff like that, right? And when I started telling him stories about me and this, and why the hawks have been flying around, and, you know, he's been listening, but he himself still says he don't believe in ghosts. So when I mentioned the hawk up on the pole, mind you, nobody told me a little incident, what happened to my brother and father last year. And it wasn't a hawk they saw. It was the red, actually this bird is kind of reddish. And it is the horn-eared owl. Now I've just literally took and emailed myself 2 of the articles to have on record. And wouldn't you know, this goddamn bird, in one article is to be said the hawk of the night. And they are close being, you know, the same like totem bird if they come start appearing in your life. Insane shit. Now I can say. And of course my brother and father seen this last year. And I have to make it clear because I have to ask my brother, which I asked my nephew, but he kind of don't remember stuff, but he did say that he believes that this owl appeared before my mother got sick. Now, if anybody don't know what the meaning of an owl is, especially a horned-ear owl, is that they do, which in this case didn't happen, but they do represent death. But I think I read somewhere else because I wasn't interested at the time, but when I was looking up the hawks, they came up, but I wasn't really, you know, wondering if this is going to happen around my time of all this, but it also said that they can bring warning of illness. So that be said, that if this damn bird came before my mother got sick last year, well, there's your warning. And man, I'm literally blown away once again about all this. And like I said, the word prevented. Now, if they would have told me this, and me looking up in 2015, all these birds and omens and stuff, and like I did look them up last year, or maybe it was last year because of the fact that these birds started flying around me. It was like in the beginning, probably, of the beginning of the year, but it's just like, whoa. You know, I need to stop and breathe a minute here, because, yeah. So I'm going to go and assume, which I can't assume, which I can say, the video I did, Birds at Nights are Spirits, no. Now I'm going to say it must have been the goddamn owl. Red horn owl. And obviously that's what I seen on the intersection of Hamilton Street at the end of Crawford Street the night. Go figure. And this guy claims he saw a hawk. Well, guess what? I believe now that it's all coming into focus. He saw a night owl, the horn owl. And I mean, my father said they looked out the window and it was sitting there on the tree near the house that my mother lives in, all of them. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Last year, this happened. Nobody told me. Now, if I was told this, I would have warned everybody about that. Oh, an illness will be coming. Yes. So my meaning now is definitely coming from the Indian spirit world. And you know that an owl that they say, yeah, it could represent death. It could mean death, but I think people that say that got it wrong. It doesn't mean straight out death. You see an owl or it flies in your window, it don't mean death. It means an illness is coming that could lead to death. But I think, yeah, my situation and story right here proves it all. Holy shit. And like I say, the articles just read that the owl and the hawk are pretty much in the range of the same, you know, they both hunt. They both are majestic birds. So, and that damn bird that night on Hamilton Street, excuse me, I'll tell you right now, the thing wasn't even, 25 feet, 30 feet away from me as it flew into the woods, I mean, over the river, and then flew back over the building of the old bicycle shop, Gears Works bicycle shop. So, but like I said, God damn it, if someone would have said something last year, wow, I could have prevented that too. Unbelievable. Call me crazy, call me insane, call me what you will. If this don't make a believer out of anybody that the spirit world exists, well, now someone better be opening up their eyes and this illness continues, because here we are a year later, not two, but a year later, and the illness kicked back in. Whether or not it was been seen again, but hey, you can't deny this. No one can deny this. And for me, now knowing this and didn't know this last year, and you know what I've been going through this journey, I don't fucking lie, man. This ain't no lie. This ain't no joke. I'm literally gonna take deep breaths now and need to take this all in the focus. 'Cause I'm telling you, man, there's something I guess I'm meaning to be here for. And yep, this story here should make a believer out of anybody. And them 3 wings I've heard at night fluttering away as pushing off a branch. I'm going with the friggin', now I gotta go with the red horn owl. And I got, pictures. I looked at the pictures of that, and it's very similar to the hawk. They can get huge like the hawk. They're reddish and white like the hawk. So it's very easily to get them birds confused at night. But damn, insane. I just keep sitting there and waiting for my time to come, and this happens. What the hell? Oh man, it's insane, man. The journey that I'm experiencing. Like I said, that word prevent. Everything could have been prevented. What the hell? I don't know. All I can say now is that I know I'm on a mission That's why I'm trying to get my YouTube channel going, because now, as you can see, I have a reason to be here, because I got places to go, places to see, and places to make people believe there's something out there rather than aliens. And then in the spirit world, I'm telling you, man, there's something. And I'm getting close. And I have found spirit, so. And all these fucking omens happening now. They're not bad ones, they're good ones. Fucking insane, man. Oh, shit. I don't know, world of YouTube. Everybody be safe, take care. Till that next video, you don't know where I'm gonna be. I know I got another one coming up in a couple days though. I'm still going about. Gonna make a name for RCAP Solutions. Because I'm bringing everybody to a murder scene. That involved RCAP Solutions. Oh yeah. Who are you really renting from them? People do happen to watch this that have a voucher for subdivided housing. Some people don't want to take a second look. Yep, like I said, I'm a messenger. I'm an advocate for the dead, obviously. That's right. I'll take that. Take that all day. It's not that I'm going insane. It's that I know what I'm here for. Shit. Some place where I've always loved and liked to be. Right out here, look at it. In the dark. Get me to that graveyard. Get me to that old abandoned asylum. Why? Because I feel at home. And these stories that are coming out, all believe that.